Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. Let's look at the performance scale. The performance scale, mind you, is not something that you actually use. This is just to illustrate the way you should look at writing. At the top, there are the elements of the bullet format. In this particular case, it's a three-part bullet: action, impact, result. Whatever parts you see when you read a bullet, you should be thinking of them in individual components. Now we lay in the performance levels. They're vertical underneath the format. Now what you do is you read the bullet and you assign a performance level to each component. And what I'm going to do with the performance scale is to insert that component at the appropriate level. What you're going to be able to do then is see the strengths and weaknesses of the bullet. Changing the tire, doing it in half the time, and returning the aircraft to service. Membership, membership, membership. Does that make sense? What if they changed the tire, returned the aircraft to service, but it took off and participated in a 12-ship exercise? Membership, membership, but the result reached the operational level, so we bump it up. Again, now we're on the flight line. We changed the tire on a red ball, which means after engine start. They had to shut the aircraft down, but it's time to go. There's some intensity there. It was the last jet available on the flight line to support a close air patrol. And when the jet took off on time, because of that person's effort, 2 GBUs were released and they hit the target. So now you go from the tactical to the strategic levels, and it makes sense. And we can apply this methodology or this technique to any bullets. And we're going to look at a bunch of examples when we look at the writing traps. But for right now, what you need to take away is the performance scale helps you see the strengths and weaknesses in the bullet by evaluating each bullet format, each component, according to the performance level. Let's see if it makes sense when we look at the writing traps.